Madison Park and McDivitt Schools. Welcome to our going on break version of class. It is our third class together. And since it is our getting ready for spring break, I thought we would do a fun video this morning. If you have pets at home, they've been very, very happy that we've been here. My two dogs are driving me a little bit nuts. I also have a bird, and we now have a hamster and 2 tanks full of fish. So I found a wonderful little video of Best Day of My Life based on the life of a dog. Enjoy. Our composer of the week is African-American composer Florence Price. She's born in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I do have a video that premieres one of her works as well as gives the beginning of her life story.
On a chilly Easter Sunday in 1939, Marian Anderson was invited to sing before a hushed and reverential crowd of 75,000 people in front of the Lincoln Memorial in our nation's capital, while hundreds of thousands more listened on the radio. This electrifying event was a watershed moment in civil rights history, bringing national attention to the country's color barrier as no other event had previously done. And Anderson's final song that day was composed by Little Rock native Florence B. Price. This was not the only brush with greatness for Florence Price. As a child, her parents welcomed Frederick Douglass into their home. As a young mother, Florence corresponded with W.E.B. Du Bois, and later still she collaborated with writers Langston Hughes, James Wright, and dancer Katherine Dunham. But the pinnacle of her life's work as a musician and composer must have been that night in 1933 when the world-famous Chicago Symphony, consisting entirely of white men, premiered her Symphony in E minor at the Chicago World's Fair. Even today, this would be a huge achievement for any composer, but at that time it was entirely without precedent that music written by an African-American woman would be presented by such a prestigious orchestra in such a prestigious setting. The poet Paul Laurence Dunbar used the metaphor of a caged bird for the oppression of Black Americans. This is the story of a woman who refused to accept the limited aspirations that were expected of her race and gender, who would not be a caged bird. This is the story of Florence B. Price.
At this time, we're going to do our songs of the day. I would just like to give a shout out to all of my students who've been contacting me with emails and videos. It's so wonderful to hear from all of you. We're going to do our K1 songs today. We're going to do our songs about spring, and we're going to do a little bit of sign language. We're going to sign spring is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our left hand and our right hand, and we're going to have our right hand come up through our left hand like it's growing like a flower. So, spring. Spring. Our next word is. We're going to make the letter I. We're going to touch it to our lip, and we're going to come out for the word is. 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 And we're going to do the word here. We're going to put our palms up, and we're going to circle outward. Here. Here. So let's put the 3 of those together. Spring is here. Our first song is What a Sight, and it is to the tune of Skipped to My Lou. Let's sing together. Spring is here, snow's gone away. Spring is here, snow's gone away. Spring is here, what do you say? Spring is here, what do you say? Spring is here, let's dance all day. Spring is here, let's dance all day. Spring is here, my darlings. Spring is here, my darlings. Spring is here, there is more light. Spring is here, there is more light. Spring is here with flowers bright. Spring is here with flowers bright. Spring is here, oh what a sight. Spring is here, oh what a sight. Spring is here, my darlings. Spring is here, my darlings. Spring is here, we have more time. Spring is here, we have more time. Spring is here to make a rhyme. Spring is here to make a rhyme. Spring is here, it will be so fine. Spring is here, it will be so fine. Spring is here, my darlings. Spring is here, my darlings. Our next song is Give a Cheer, and it is to the tune of Frere Jacques. Spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here. Give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer. No more storms that blow, no more storms that blow, no more ice and snow, no more ice and snow. Give a cheer, spring is here. Give a cheer, spring is here. Spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here. Give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer. Planting so much fun, planting so much fun. When it can be done, when it can be done. Give a cheer, spring is here. Give a cheer, spring is here. Spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here. Give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer, give a cheer. Baby birds you see, baby birds you see, in the pretty trees, in the pretty trees. Give a cheer, spring is here. Give a cheer, spring is here. Our next song is Spring is Here, and it is to the tune of London Bridge. Leaves are growing on the trees, on the trees, on the trees. Leaves are growing on the trees. Spring is here. We'll sing that one more time. Here we go. Leaves are growing on the trees, on the trees, on the trees. Leaves are growing on the trees. Spring is here. Flowers blooming in a row. Flowers blooming in a row, in a row, in a row. Flowers blooming in a row. Spring is here. Birds are chirping happily. Birds are chirping happily, happily, happily. Birds are chirping happily. Spring is here. The sun is shining longer now. Sun is shining longer now, longer now, longer now. Sun is shining longer now. Spring is here. Warmer weather's coming soon. Warmer weather's coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Warmer weather's coming too. Spring is here. Spring is here. Spring Every Day is our next song, and it is to the tune of Jingle Bells. Spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here today. Spring is here today. I just wish that it was spring. I just wish that it was spring each and every day, each and every day. Spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is here, spring is segment is going to be hop, hop, hop. So if you'd like to hop around and sing and dance, this is about a little bunny who ends up in my yard and what he's going to be doing there. So hop, hop, hop. And it's to the tune of The Wheels on the Bus. Oh, the funny little bunny went hop, hop, hop. The funny little bunny went hop, hop, hop. 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 Oh, the funny little bunny went hop, hop, hop. Oh, the funny little bunny went hop, hop, hop. In my backyard. In my backyard. Now the bunny's going to say, I want carrots. Funny little bunny says, I want carrots, I want carrots, I want carrots. The funny little bunny says, I want carrots in my backyard. Now, have you ever noticed rabbits like to sniff in the air to see if there's any danger? So this little bunny's going to go sniff, sniff, sniff. The funny little bunny went sniff, 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 sniff. The funny little bunny went sniff, sniff, sniff in my backyard. Now bunnies need to dig burrows, so they dig in the ground and make their holes, and that's where they keep their families safe. So this little bunny's gonna dig, dig, dig. The funny little bunny went dig, 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 dig. The funny little bunny went dig, dig, dig in my backyard. This funny little bunny chases my dog. We used to have a big bunny in the backyard, and it definitely would chase my dogs. The funny little bunny chased my dog, chased my dog, chased my dog. The funny little bunny chased my dog in my backyard. Funny little bunny went hop, 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 hop. The funny little bunny went hop, hop, hop in my backyard. Our second grade song is Lots of Worms, Worms at Work. Worms don't often get much credit, but the fact is red worms can turn trash into great soil for your garden. We're going to sing this song and give a little respect to our little worms. Well, there are lots of worms way under the ground. Lots of worms that I've never found. I bet they're way down there, digging around, way under the ground. I dig the biggest hole I ever did see. The biggest hole, it sure was big. And when I got to the bottom, you know what I found? Way under the ground. I found a worm on a fishing pole, down in the bottom of the deep, deep hole. But I left him alone, 'cause he liked his home way under the ground. I found a bumpity bug with big black spots, 33 legs and 22 spots. But I left it alone, 'cause it liked its home way under the ground. I found an old sailboat curled up in a bowl. She didn't move from there at all, so I left her alone, 'cause she liked her home way under the ground. Lots of worms way under the ground. Lots of worms that I've never found. I bet they're way down there, digging around, way under the ground, way under the ground, way under the ground. Our last song of the day is At the Hop. In the early days of rock and roll music, dance parties called hops were often held in local school gyms. Instead of a DJ, a hop would usually feature a live band. At the Hop is one of the songs a band might have performed at the dance. Danny and the Juniors was originally a high school quartet started by Danny Rapp at his Philadelphia high school. He and his three friends, David White, Frank Maffei, and Joe Terranova, exploded onto the national music scene with their first Billboard Top 40 hit, At the Hop. Danny and the Juniors reached the top 48 more times with songs like Twistin' USA and Rock and Roll is Here to Stay. So let's sing together at the hop. Well, you can rock and you can roll it, do the stop and even stroll it at the hop. When the record starts to spin and you calypso like a chicken at the hop. Do the dance sensation that's sweeping the nation at the hop. Let's go to 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 the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. You can swing it, you can groove it, you can really start to move it at the hop. Where the jumping is the smoothest and the music is the coolest at the hop. All the cats and chicks can get their kicks at the hop. Let's go to 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 the hop. Come on, let's go to the hop. 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 Come on, let's go to the hop. We're going to go into our pre-quarter session at this time, and then at the end we're going to play through some of the videos that you suggested on YouTube. Now we're going to continue on with our pre-quarter practice. Our first song is Merrily We Roll Along. And let's just see how we did this week. Remember, we are in B position. Make sure we have correct embouchure, and we have our instruments in our left hand. Here we go. Ready, and B, A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, 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 A, G, A, B, 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 A, B, A, G. Wonderful. Let's go to our next song. Hot cross buns this week, I added the secundo part in red, and I was surprised nobody called me out on the fact that I wrote wrong notes in our song. I wrote B's here instead of G's. You all know when I rush, I make mistakes. So remember to practice your G's, which you wrote in your own books, if you have them. If you are playing on a recorder, I'm going to show you the fingering for the C position, so that way it doesn't sound weird when you are playing it. So right now, let's just go ahead and play the actual melody part, and then we'll go over the secundo part, and then we'll play it together as a duet. Here we go. Ready, and B, A, G, B, A, G, 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 A, B, A, G. Now, this is just for the people who have their pre-quarters. Pre-quarters for B and C, if you remember, B and then C is taking the pointer finger off, and then we're going to put it back on. And B and C and B. So let's just practice with our pre-quarter people at this time. Just pre-quarter people, because re-quarters, it's going to be a different fingering. Ready, and B, C, B, B, C, B, G, 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 A, B, C, B. Great. Now, this is for those of you who may be playing with a re-quarter, and a re-quarter, the C is going to be the second hole. So we're going to go B, C, B. It's like they're walking. B, C, B. So this is just for recorder people if you're playing with the instrument that I have. Ready? And B, C, B, B, C, B, and the rest is the same. G, 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 A, 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 B, C, B. Now, let's go ahead and play it as a duet. You are all going to play the melody section, and I'm going to play the secundo part, so we can get a little harmony going. Ready, and... Great! This time you try the secundo part and I'll play the melody. Ready, and... Great! Let's move on to our next song. Our last song for this week that you were practicing was All Clair de Lune. Remember, this one starts in the G position, so we are all 3 fingers. And don't forget to make sure we have a nice breath where the rest is. And ready, go. G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G, 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 A, B, A, G, B, A, G, G. Let's play that together. Ready, and... Great job, everyone. Our last segment for today is a shout out to those who picked some videos for us to do on YouTube. Some of them we're able to do. A few of them we're not able to do because of some of the lyrics or the content of them. So I apologize if I don't use your videos. I did try to find ones that are okay for the kids to use. This video I have never heard before. It's Born Without a Heart, and it really reminds me of some of the conversations that I've had with some of you when you've been hurt by a friend. You don't know why, something happened, and then all of a sudden you're not friends anymore, and then the person starts saying some really poor things about you, and then you seem to have no control. So this is a shout out to all of you who have kind of looked ahead and have seen that maybe that person maybe has some issues of their own, and you've risen above it and you've gone on, and maybe someday you'll reconnect as friends again.
I'm an angel, tell me what you mean by that. I take it all and I will never give it back. I don't feel sorry every time I see you cry. Every time you start, I'm waiting for your tears to dry. I don't really care, and I never will. That's the way I am, such a bitter pill. I don't really care how my silence kills. That's the way I am. No, I wasn't born with a heart. I wasn't always like this. No, watched you break me. No. Now you blame me, no. I wasn't born with all these scars, and that's what made me like this. No, can
next song that was suggested is 10,000 Hours.
What do you say with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I spent 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? Do you think about you forever now? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I spent 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. When you're not in the bed, everything in between. Gotta count my curiosity. Ooh, yeah. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you.
This is the Mr. Beast song that goes along with Gamer Mr. Beast. And a shout out to Mr. Beast because he is the one who came up with the 20 million trees project of planting 20 million trees. So he's actually done some good things. Have never watched any of his gaming videos, but I think probably some of you might have. So a shout out to the song of the Mr. Beast song.
Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, yeah, you know his name. He changes once or twice, but I think it's here to stay. His thumbnails, well, they made it paint, but if you ask me, I think they're kind of quaint. Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, oh, his random videos are the name of the game. Some might say they're his ticket to fame. The occasional intro may not make sense, but we all get a laugh at their expense. Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. B6000, oh, Mr. Beast, oh, Mr. Beast, oh, Mr. Beast, oh, Mr. Beast, oh, 6,000, Mr. Beast, 6,000.
We're going to end today's session here I know some of you gave me some other videos, and I'm going to use those in our next session. So shout out to those of you who have sent those in, and please send me some other ideas, and we'll start incorporating them as well. I hope you all have a wonderful spring break, the best that we can have with your family. Try to rest and relax a little bit, and I will see you in our next session. Bye, everybody.